March 29th, 2015 was the first show to debut the current format, that is, segment number 1, Give Me a Minute, segment number 2, and filler segments. Now, this has been the most comfortable I've been on YouTube in a 6-year career. Why don't I show you some of my favorite moments and my favorite segments to start off the video. So, I bet there are some of you wondering what this week's show is about. Well, let's just say it was made possible by viewers like you. Thank you. Now, pardon the innuendo I'm about to come up with here, but I like to consider the newer hashtags tweet bait. Now, you can use the hashtag, but you might want to be careful because it just started trending. If I can point your attention over here, yeah, this is a very familiar, very close to home nostalgia that I'm pointing at right here. You might know it as the Friends intro. Now, we all know how the Friends intro goes. They're playing in a fountain at 4:30 in the morning, and then we go to their everyday antics. Let's see what's going on in Monica's apartment. You know that theme songs are the catchiest things in the world, especially things from Warner Brothers, Lorimar, and Miller Boyett. You love those theme songs. I mean, really, a dream got broke, you think that all was lost, could there be no future, could you pay the cost? It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. Whatever happened to predictability? What do we call haters on the internet? We call them trolls. Trolling. Trollololololololol. Yeah, trolls. So, now think about a mythical creature troll for a second. They live under bridges, and if you want to come over, all you have to do is this, all you have to do is this. Solve their riddle, basically. Now, haters, back to haters on the internet, known as trolls. That's like saying they have no life if they're living under a bridge, or a hermit living under a rock. You know a song is overplayed if you start using quotes from the song in everyday speech. For example, "Did you have to do this? I was thinking you could be trusted." You know, it's too hard to sleep. I got the sheets on the floor, you know. No, honey, I'm good. But if you think about it, doesn't this kind of tick people off if you actually do your research? Take this for example. Ghostbusters and I Want a New Drug by Huey Lewis and the News. Ray Parker Jr., I want to say his name is, has to pay royalties for I Want a New Drug. And I'm going to give you a little sound bite of both songs. First up, here's Ghostbusters. Now, here's I Want a New Drug. So I'm pretty sure, with the hype of last week's video on PBS, you know that we forgot to mention Reading Rainbow. Now, Reading Rainbow was a show back in the 80s to 2006, hosted by LeVar Burton of Star Trek fame. This is paraphrasing Rainbow. The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Seuss. Memorized by Rob Rodriguez, the way he remembers it, because honestly he hasn't heard the story since he was a 6-year-old boy in kindergarten. Then came the cat, a man with a top hat. He destroyed our house. Alright, next on the show, we're gonna make you feel so out of context here. Or, on the other hand, make me feel very out of context. Because I'm taking 2 words in this new game I came up with called Out of Context Wordplay. It's as simple as that. Did I come up with a name like the rest of the segments? No, I did not. Alright, let's see what we have here. Let's take New York and a bass guitar. Uptown Funk. Paper or plastic? And a plumber. Bagpipes. Genius, the best idea ever, and spicy. Flaming Hot Cheetos. So, I bet you're wondering why I interrupt the video every week to say give me a minute or I need a minute. Well, it all started January of this year, 2015, when I joined my school news show. Which, by the way, was probably a trial, but it succeeded pretty well. The show was called The Minute Show with Rob Rodriguez. However, we don't quite know the viewership because some classes didn't even see it or knew it existed. Well, why don't I show you some clips from The Minute Show that I had to edit very precisely because I bet I can't rebroadcast the school's name and I had to cut out a lot of music. So, please enjoy some clips from The Minute Show. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Honestly, I'd rather not. For starters, what's with the whole get-up here? Let's see. If Dora the Explorer went to school here, there's already 3 things I can see wrong with just her get-up alone. Let's see, we got midriff, shorts go above the kneecap. That's all I can see for now. Alright, you know in life you have your supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, and you also have your ZYXWVTSRQPONMLKJHGFEDCBAs. That's right, that was a mouthful. That's because this week's show is about being complicated. Alright, so when it comes to shows like Doctor Who and the Vampire Diaries, you might as well put a censor bar over your mouth, like a very visual censor bar that makes that weird siren noise, because no one really wants to hear it because they're still watching it on Netflix. For all we know, they're still in season 1. Maybe they're even in season 1, episode 1, so they don't know about the explosions or the big budget. Well, it's the first Minute Show back, and sadly one of the last Minute Shows that we have left. And we're going to make it count, and really? You want to do this now, YouTube? Hey, I am promoting your show. Oh, that's cold. I am glad to be your host. Back to the drawing board. Come on. Some people didn't like it, but hey, it won me some honorable mentions at a film festival. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, with every show, you gotta revise it, you gotta proofread it, and there's certain parts of the show that you decide last minute you want to cut out. Now, for you newer viewers, you did not get the opportunity to see these clips. In fact, some of the regular viewers didn't see a lot of these clips. Now, here's a special treat for you. Here are some extended scenes and deleted scenes in one. Enjoy. Okay, for starters, I'm back. Sorry for the holdup. And what in the world happened here? Alright, we're going to try to get this situated. But in the meantime, please enjoy our brand new opening credits. So, I know what you're thinking. Wow, it's bright. I think I'm going blind. Well, that's because the feng shui is going to be different here for the next month on the Rob Rodriguez show, am I right? Alright, now before we begin, I'd just like to say it's Christmas time, and I honestly haven't been full of Christmas spirit this whole month that I've been doing the show. And, whoa, what is that? What the? How are you? And who are you supposed to be? I'm you from the People You Will Meet video. Oh, you mean that shrine wreck, okay. You know, I would actually consider it an accomplishment, if you will. But you need to really lighten up, man. I mean, really, if you will, you need to lighten up. Lighten up? What are you talking about, man? I'm fine. I don't know, but if I was in the situation you were in, I would take a few weeks off. You know, you might want to consider that. Oh, where are you going now? Wow, that was weird. I guess you can call that the Christmas Carol piece, so, Alright, just a quick reminder to the procrastinators out there. Today is June 12th, which is an anagram for June 21st, which is Father's Day. So, I would go to your Rite Aid, I would go to your CVS to pick up something for your father. And if you're like that, go to Walmart. Good luck. Your mission is accounted for. But first, you can enjoy this show, this broadcast. Hello, dear sir. So sorry I haven't been here for 4 weeks. I have been recovering in Great Britain, not really. I just love doing this voice. It's such a charming good time. Now, before we begin, I need to find my dorky little accent and then put on a proper shirt. So, let's get started. I'm back. Rob Rodriguez. The Rob Rodriguez Show is back. Oh, did I mention there were some shows I took off due to pulling an all-nighter? Yeah, that's right. Most of June and a lot of April and May. Well, actually, that one's just a joke. Of course I didn't pull all-nighters at all during the April and May 4 weeks off. Pretty interesting here. A little bit of a change in my life, just like how there was a change in June. I'm going to be a college freshman working in multimedia design, so that's pretty cool. I just thought I'd plug that. And if there aren't as many videos, or it seems like I don't care, don't think that, okay? I do care in every video I do, despite some videos from the past. In fact, I did one completely injured. That is my devotion to the show, and to the people watching. And there's that music again. So we gotta wrap up this segment. But we have more to talk about in back to school season. Okay. Now, I left the green screen alone because I didn't want you thinking last week that gray thing behind me was our new backdrop. In fact, it's not even a backdrop at all, it's just a color channel. Well, starting next week, September 18th, I will be back to start off the 2015-2016 season of the Rob Rodriguez Show. It will be pretty interesting. But I must tell you the future of the show. And my answers are, yes, it's still going to air Sundays. Whoops. Where's my head at? I meant, yes, it's still going to air Fridays at 7:30, and sometimes it's just going to air Fridays in general. Now, anything else? Oh yes, we're going to cover a lot more entertainment world turf, and of course, a lot of stories that are coming to my mind. A lot of scenarios will be covered as well. Now, is the show still going to be long? Because I've been putting out 3-minute videos lately. Well, the show is going to try to be 5 minutes every week. The show is going to try to come out every week. No. It's not going to try. We're going to make an effort to have the show come out every week. Now, I'm not asking for much. I'm not asking for fan funding. I just ask that you guys enjoy the show, enjoy what I'm doing. You know, 6 years ago, a kid with Asperger's decided he wants to be a talk show host. Now that term isn't really accurate anymore, your host respectfully says thank you for watching this entire year of the Rob Rodriguez Show. September 28th marks the first year. Now, I just want to let you guys know that just because I have high-functioning autism doesn't mean I'm not any way like the rest of you. I might have different interests. I might not think everything that you think is funny, I would think is funny. Some people call my humor really dry and different. But yeah, if you guys think or caught on to any source of overthinking or detail on the show, especially when I run out of breath while continuing to talk, yeah. So I suggest go to this website to learn more about high-functioning autism and Asperger's syndrome. Well, until next time, again, thank you for the support over the year. Over the 6 years, actually. Almost 7. Well, until next time, I will see you next week with a brand new episode. Hopefully, we have a better understanding. This is Rob Rodriguez, signing off. Thank you.